Matt Geiger is introduced first of all. Matt is 7 feet 245 from Georgia Tech. Fourth year, came over in the recent trade from Miami. At the other forward, Larry Johnson, 6'7", 253, UNLV. In the middle, Robert Parrish will start. He's in his 20th year starting at center. Geiger can also play center and will. Wow, 20 years. From Georgia Tech now, Kenny Anderson. Boy, that's a surprise. He wasn't supposed to play tonight on a bad wheel. That's good to see him. I love this guy. 6'1", 168. And Glenn Rice can play either up front or in the back, and he can do it both equally well. He's from Michigan, 6'8", 214. He's just acquired. As they talk it over in the huddle, and they're ready to go under the direction of Alan Bristow, their head coach. Billy Hanslick, T.R. Dunn, and John Bach are the assistants. Are in the Western Conference chase. Sabalas will not be on the bench tonight. He's still suspended. But everything seemed to be harmonious as far as I can tell with the coaching staff, with the players, with Jerry West, and with Mitch Kupchak. Corey Blunt is the first man introduced, 6'10", 242, third year. That means he'll be guarding, I would think, Larry Johnson. Magic Johnson's also introduced up front. He'll go back to the bench when Cedric comes back. And Cedric's back on the road trip, which will leave tomorrow. Eldon Campbell's in the middle, 6'11", 255, because Lottie cannot play tonight. Lottie's out with a bad throat. Just hope he's well enough to accompany the team tomorrow. In the backcourt, Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel for the Lakers. The head coach in his second year is Del Harris. He's assisted by Bill Burtka, Larry Drew, Michael Cooper, and Kurt Rambis. Jack Neese, Ron Olesiak, and Monty McCutcheon. Their big mistakes traded him to Boston. He played there for 14 years, 9 All-Star games, more rings than he's got fingers for. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he's getting close to NBA games.
Only 8 games away from overtaking Kareem as the most in career history.
Dangerously close to a foul against Geiger.
Well, again, they run a pick and roll, and the Lakers' Eldon Campbell gets a hand on it, as you mentioned, close to picking up his first foul.
Inbound pass comes to Kenny Anderson, drive the base underneath, put it up, and blow a layup. Oh, how lucky can the Lakers be. Rebound Campbell. The Magic. Length to court to Corey Blunt. His shot is blocked from behind. A great play at the other end by Larry Johnson. Johnson gets the ball as they come down the floor now to attack. Johnson averages over 20 points a game. The ball into Parrish. Parrish backing in, knocks Campbell back, shoots over Campbell, and scores easily, 2-0. Boy, he used some of the old-time finesse with that. Give him a hip and watch him fly.
He gave him more than a hip.
I'll say he did. 2-0 is the score. Those coming down to attack. Anderson, speed merchant, dribble drive. He won't miss it. Will he? No, he didn't get a chance. It was blocked by Corey Blunt. Great defensive play by Corey, picking up a guard. And here's Anderson taking away from Magic Johnson. And it's a 3-on-2 underneath the Larry Johnson. He puts it up, spins it up, and spins it in. Kind of an acrobatic shot. Somebody should have told Magic, hey, there's somebody behind you. Magic dribbling the ball against Larry Johnson, about 6, so let's call him 6'7", the way they list him. Not that tall, I don't think. No. Magic down the middle, gives the ball to Campbell. Underneath the Blunt. Blunt throws it up, missed the rim, rebound off. Blunt's got it, puts it up, missed because Parrish made him out of the shot, and Parrish has got the ball. Oh, yeah, they confusing the Lakers at the offensive end. Larry Johnson bounces under to Geiger, who fumbles away a sure basket, and it goes out of bounds. It wasn't a perfect pass.
No, it wasn't.
But he might have
a little behind him, and Matt Geiger was pointing toward the rim as if to tell Larry, throw it up for the lob. Larry chose to give him a bounce pass.
The Lakers are throwing up nothing but lobs at the other end. They have not made a shot, and they have shot 6 times. Here's Van Exel down the middle. He brings it over to Magic. His 20-foot jumper. There's one home. 1 out of 7 for the Lakers, and they are behind only 4-2. Boy, was he good. He's already had a 45-point game in the pros playing for New Jersey. This is his 5th year in the league. Ball in low. Down the middle comes Johnson. Tries to pass it. Can't. Pass now to Parrish. Knocked away by Campbell. They put it up, and Campbell finally gets the foul. He's been whacking at him down there, and he finally got it, and the basket will make it 6-2, the Hornets.
Well, they had Larry Johnson stopped on the baseline, but for whatever the reason, they left him, and then he's able to find the open man, which is Robert Parrish. Parrish misses the first, but scores on the second attempt using his left hand, and Eldon Campbell picking up a foul after averting the first foul. He gets the next one.
All right, trying to make it 7-2. The 20-year veteran is up there. He got his 23,000th point the other night down in Atlanta. How about that? I was surprised he didn't start strong, but it was a toss-up between the two. Pass inside. Nice play. Jumping over the shoulder and batting the ball away was Jones to Magic. Magic Magic in deep. Magic all the way. Throws it up and in. It's 6-4. The Hornets leading Magic Johnson.
Magic wanted to pass that ball, but nobody became available. So
here's the ball to Campbell. Turn, brings it out in front. Three-pointer from 27 feet. Short. Rebound is off. Knocked down by Geiger. And ball to Rice. Rice gives the ball to Anderson. Good playmaker, good decision maker, and he hits a three-pointer off of the dribble. Nice shot. His first basket in 3 tries. The Lakers trail 9-4.
Well, Nick had to shoot a three-pointer just to beat the 24-second clock.
As I can handle that. It bounces the ball in low to Rice. Rice turns and misses a 10-footer. The rebound is off taken by Eddie Jones. Jones to Magic Johnson. Magic in the front court pulls up. Didn't shoot the 3. Go to the baseline against Larry Johnson. Magic backing in. Big, strong, muscular. Passes strong. 17 feet to the right side. Shoots and makes.
Now that's his range right there. Derek they've been shooting the ball from right around the three-point line.
Well, they've lost 3 of their last 5. Anderson dribble drive. Anderson down the middle, runs over a man. No harm, no foul, no nothing. And the ball taken on the floor and then passed nicely by Magic while on the floor to Van Exel, who dribbles the length of the floor, brings it back out in front of Magic. He's going to shoot the 3 from 26 feet. Air ball. All right, we got a full timeout.
Boy, we played almost 6 minutes in this first quarter, and neither team is really lighting it up. The Lakers only have 6 points, but the good news is they only trail by 3. It's 9-6 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
So they could be tough.
Speaking of tough, you know Donald Trump, don't you?
Play cards with him.
You loaned him a few dollars once upon a time, didn't you?
Yeah, and then he trumped me. 9-6. The Lakers can pick up a half a game off idle Houston tonight. Houston just feeds it beautifully to Geiger. He puts it up and missed it. Rebound is off to Magic. Magic to midcourt gives to Van Exel. Van Exel backing up, gives to Magic. He's down the middle. He just shot an air ball for a 3. Now Magic backing in on Larry Johnson. Still backing in the former UNLV star. Pass under to Campbell, and he missed a 2-hand slam. Rebound comes off to Strong, and he missed a 12-footer short.
Oh, that pass was there.
Oh, wasn't that a great pass by Magic? Here's the ball given off to Larry Johnson. 20-foot jumper is good by Larry Johnson for his 4th point.
Well, we've played just about half of this quarter now, and you see how easily it seems that the Hornets have been able to come down and get opportunity shots, and the Lakers struggling thus far in the half-court game.
Lakers trail by 5 for the second time. Here's the ball to Magic. Give and go to Van Exel. He scores. He's fouled by Kenny Anderson. Nice 2-man game.
Again, you're guarding the cutter. You must make sure you are aware of the basketball, especially if Magic Johnson is the guy that may be passing it. Nick Van Exel passes it to Magic, cuts to the basket. Kenny Anderson turns his head, doesn't see anything, gets the foul. 3-point opportunity. They call ups this season more so than I believe any other time in history.
This kid is 6'2", and he's been playing real well for them. All right, here's Larry Johnson. Fall away. He loves that shot, and he makes a 12-footer fall away over Strong. Well, it's 13-9.
When you separate yourself from the defender like that, you have a space, and it's very difficult to block the shot, but it's...
All right, the ball goes in low. Posting up is Derek Strong. Strong a free throw line to Campbell. His 15-footer is good. So Eldon, after missing his first 3 shots, capitalizes, and the Lakers pulled it within 2 of a tie. He's looking for somebody to give to and give to Larry Johnson. Larry fires for 3. He thought he made it. He didn't. The rebound is to Magic. The outlet pass Van Exel. The defenders make good transition. Van Exel with the dribble goes to the 3-point line. He sees he's guarded by Goldwire. Now the ball into Magic Johnson. Magic holds it up. Anderson's out of the ball game. I don't know if he hurt the ankle again. Magic's hook shot of 8. Nice shot over Larry Johnson. That's 6 for Magic. Magic has made 3 out of 4 shots. The only one he missed was that outside 3-pointer. We're tied at 13. Dribble drive, change of direction. Larry Johnson underneath feeds the ball off. And with the ball in trouble is Rice. He throws it away out in front. 2-on-1. Van Exel lob for Jones. Slam dunk.
That's the way you point to the rim. Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel 2-on-1. Little eye contact. And Nick Van Exel says, I got you, big guy. Just lays it up close to the basket. And Eddie Jones does the rest. And the Lakers have come back to take the lead. They're up 15-13 thanks to the nice play between Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones. That's the way you complete the fast break on the Lakers Basketball Network.
First time they've led tonight. It's 15-13. Here's the dribble drive. Rice, he's dangerous out there, baby. Shot no good. Slam dunk rebound. Beautiful play by Hancock, as you said.
Yeah, he's a high fly act. You must make sure you get body contact with him at all times.
I can get body contact when he's over the building. 2-5-0 left.
Don't let him take off.
Right. Comes back. That means Magic will go where he wants to go, and that's the bench, and that gives the Lakers a lot more strength there. Shot outside, no good by the Hornets. We're tied at 15. The rebound is off to Strong. Here's to Magic. Magic backing in on Larry. Larry's doing all he can to hold the big fella, but he gives it out to Van Exel, and he drills a three. Van Exel, he's limping. Van Exel is limping.
I think when he came down, Chick, he came down on the side of Goldwire's foot.
He's limping,
definitely. That ankle a bit.
Yes, sir. Lakers, they threw it to the sideline. The Magic had to try to save it. When he did, it's in the front court of Charlotte. They give to Curry. His 22-foot wide open shot is no good. The rebound is chased, and getting to it first ahead of Parrish is Van Exel. 4-on-2. Van Exel underneath. Good pass. Strong scores. A head fake. Beautifully done.
Nick Van Exel looked him away that time. That play was completely Nick, as he's the guy that hustled over and got the loose ball.
Scored them 14-5 in this run. It's taken just exactly 5 minutes. 14-5. And here's the ball. This guy can score. Dribble drive down the middle. He passes off to Parrish, and Parrish 15-footer won't go in, but the tap up does go in. Put in by Larry Johnson for his 8th point. He's made 4 of 7 shots. 2 seconds left. You better shoot it, Nick. It'll count if it goes, but it's not going to go. It's way short. Quarter's over.
Well, not a quarter. Either team will want to keep, but the Lakers are happy about one thing. They come out of it with the lead. It's 20-17 the Lakers on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Goldwire. Get used to that name. I think he's going to be around a while. Here's the ball and handled along the sideline by Hancock. Dribble drive around Lynch underneath. Put it up and in. He took him one-on-one and with foot speed beat him with the dribble drive.
George gave up too much baseline that time, and Hancock made him pay.
All the guys. The only thing that counts are W's. Now the ball into the corner of the key to Eldon Campbell. Campbell wants to drive, but can't on Parrish. Parrish knows all the tricks. Now the ball into Parrish and to Campbell again. He turns and makes a 16-footer. Nice shot from the left side of the goal for his 4th point. 22-19, Los Angeles by 3.
Held the floor right now for the Lakers.
Here's a dribble drive by Goldwire. Down the middle, it throws it away. It's stolen. Lynch has got it. The outlet pass. Forget it.
Better hurry up.
Street. No, they're not going to bother him.
What do you mean they're not going to bother him?
Well, they fouled him. And what I meant was he's going to score. And I guess if he makes a free throw, he'll score.
I think Sedale.
I don't think he hurried enough, though.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree with you.
I think Sedale thought that they were going to give him a concession basket here, so he just got into a little bit of a trot, and then all of a sudden, here comes Goldwire, says, I'm trying to make this team. I'm from the CBA. I'm not giving up anything.
I'm tired of riding buses. I don't want that $8 a day per diem. Of course, Mitch Kupchak.
Well, Sedale knocks down the first of 2 as Eddie Jones comes in for the Lakers, replacing Derek Strong. The Hornets are going small, so the Lakers have to counter.
Yep. Goldwire with it. Goldwire out above the 3. Goldwire looks for somebody to give it to. Anybody, he says. So he gives to Curry. That's a good idea. Curry back to Goldwire. Shoots at 2. He was on the line, and he hits the 2. He was right on that line. 24-21. That's his first basket of the ball game. He's above the 3. Jones against Rice. Rice hasn't been in this game at all. Here's the ball out in front. Streets, 3-pointer. It's good. Sedale Street straight away, and he did not go to his left or right.
He just caught it. He drifted a little bit with the body, but he didn't dribble with it all.
Caught and shot. 7-21. Bounce pass out in front. Got to Curry somehow. Curry shoots a 20-foot jumper. No good. Rebound is off. They battle in the air, and it's taken nicely by Street. He's in the front court. Give the right side to Peeler underneath the Lynch. Score.
What a
great play.
Nice pass from Anthony Peeler.
What else do you expect? That guy's a basketball player. All right, 8:35 left, Stu. The Lakers by 8. It's a 20-second timeout. A 20-second timeout on a beautiful pass on the Lakers Basketball Network.
When you get out in transition, Chick, the idea is to get a layup. Anything less than a layup, and you're not successful. The Lakers got in transition, and it came from Sedale to Anthony Peeler, who right away gave it to George Lynch for the easy deuce. That's great basketball.
29-21, the Lakers lead it.
I think maybe the ankle is bothering him.
Well, that's...
Plus, he picked up 2 quick fouls, so they don't want him to get his 3rd.
Did he have 2 fouls?
Yeah.
That's the answer. Here's the ball in low. Block shot for goaltending. Campbell got a lot of the ball, but I definitely think that it was probably goaltending, although maybe not. It was borderline.
Close.
Yeah, was it on its way down or up?
That was close. Eldon shows you some explosiveness off the floor.
what I want to say. Here's the pass underneath the basket to Curry. Reverse layup, no good. The rebound to Curry. Put it up and in. Nice play. A tattoo. So many guys got a tattoo on the shoulder, just below the shoulder blade up there. He's one big tattoo. Ball in the front court to Eddie Jones. Jones stops for a two-pointer from 20 and got it. Eddie Jones. Eddie in the ball game with his second basket. 6. Their biggest lead was 8 at 29-21. Here's Anderson down the middle. Nice pass. Larry Johnson scores underneath. Boy, is it valuable to have a passer, a guy that can read.
Well, you can't let Kenny Anderson come over the top on a pick and roll, because if he gets into the middle, you've got major difficulties.
31-27. And the Lakers have the ball in the lead. Threet goes to his left. Give the ball to Peeler. Anthony down the middle. Feeds it over here to Magic, who just returned. Now the ball to Peeler. Stops. Off the dribble. Fires. Hit the rim. It comes down into the hands on the rebound to Parrish. Parrish gets his 4th rebound of the game. Anderson comes the other way. He's a burst of speed. He's down the middle. He throws it up and ricochets it in off the glass. Nice play. 31-29. They're allowing him too much penetration.
That's the key right there.
Johnson twins. All right, backing in is Magic. Magic bounces out to Peeler. He's in a shooting mood. His three-pointer goes in and comes out, and the rebound comes off to Larry Johnson. Larry there he goes. He goes again. He falls down. The ball luckily rolls to Rice, and Rice hits a three-pointer. Going to give him an assist?
No. Give him the lead, that's for sure.
No way, an assist. Hey, the Hornets have overcome an 8-point deficit. Exactly 3 minutes ago, the Lakers led by 8, so they've been outscored by 9. They trail 32-31.
Since the Lakers took that timeout, they've been outscored 5-0.
Here's a jump shot outside of the Lakers are going for nothing but outside shots, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds after another miss with the Lakers from the perimeter. Knocked out of bounds by Rice. Out to Magic. In low to Campbell. Campbell against Perry. Backing in. Turn. Shoot. 5-footer way short because Parrish made him alter the shot.
That's the
ball
key right there.
Out of the air. Anderson's got it. No look pass. Parrish slam dunk. Oh, this little guy Anderson is good. I mean, real good.
And after 20 years in the league, the Chiefs can still run the floor.
I'm surprised that Anderson's career high for assists is only 18. I really am. I thought it'd be more than that. Alley-oop down the middle by Van Exel. No good. The rebound is off to Parrish. They have a 3-point lead after eradicating an 8-point deficit. Here's the ball to Curry. His 20-footer. That's good, and the Lakers really need a timeout. It's 36-31, and they take the timeout.
And you know what, Chick? They're doing to the Lakers, and they're the road team. What the Lakers should be doing, getting out in transition. It's the 22nd timeout. The Lakers trailing by 5 on the Lakers Basketball Network. Got to know that the Chief can change ends, and this time he really changed ends. He beat the big guys down the floor, and Kenny Anderson gave him a nice little no-looker, and the Chief finished it off.
Who that pass remind you of? Magic Johnson. Most accounting, really. All right, that's their 4th team foul. The Lakers have 2. Ball into Campbell. Campbell against Parrish. I think Parrish is playing beautifully. Here's the ball to Campbell. Right-hand hook over him is good. Nice play.
Yeah, Eldon said, I think he's playing good, too, so I better do something about it. He goes right to work.
That's right. That's 6 points for him. That was a nice move by Eldon for the right-hand hook. 6 points for him, and the Lakers cut the deficit to 3. 36-31 was their biggest deficit of the night. Here's in low. Johnson, turnaround jumper, no good from 15, and the other Johnson, Magic's got it. Irvin Magic Johnson dribble behind the back. He has the ball stolen again. Curry has got it coming with Anderson. Anderson's wide open. Lay it up and lay it in. Oh, that's the second time they have picked the pocket of Magic tonight. I mean, they took everything but the pennies. Pass underneath to Campbell. He tried the right-hand slam with one hand instead of 2. Maybe he couldn't get a hold of it. I'm not sure. But I saw a guy just dribble between 2 Lakers and then make a great pass, and Perry scores. Anderson in the backcourt dribbled between 2 Lakers, split them, and then made about a 50-foot pass on the money to Parrish. Great play. 40-33 is the score. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. And boy, have they taken the Lakers out of it in the second quarter. Magic's got it. Comes underneath. He takes Larry Johnson out of it and makes a nice left-hand hook for his 8 points.
Magic is now making his move quick. He's not waiting to see where the defender is coming from, and he can take Larry almost at will.
Of the Hornets.
Well, the Lakers missed a dunk shot by Eldon Campbell a minute ago, and then the Hornets got a nice save from Del Curry that went to Kenny Anderson, and Kenny Anderson turned it into an easy deuce by the Chief as they lead by 5 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
7. unless they're for your team. Here's the ball to Eddie Jones. Jones out in front. Dribble around Pete Myers. Goes underneath, and there's a whistle and a foul. Well, he put Myers away with a fake. First time Myers has been in. He's 6'6", 180-pounder. 8 years out of Arkansas, Little Rock.
Pete Myers is known as a defender, but Eddie Jones puts the move on him. Gets ready to yoke on everybody, but he gets fouled, and he'll shoot up here.
Jones, Campbell, and Magic in there for the Lakers. Campbell's only got 1 foul, and that's great. When Lottie's not here, it's mandatory. You keep that big guy Campbell out there. Guys from Charlotte took care of that. Larry makes another one, and it's 44-39, 5-point lead, but 1:43 left to play in the period. Here comes Van Exel out of the backcourt. The Laker offense has sputtered a little bit here in this first half. Van Exel with it, around a pick by Magic, down the middle all the way, put it up and in. That's a great pick by Magic, and a first-to-speed dribble by Van Exel.
We talked about not letting Kenny Anderson get to the middle.
As a center, here we go. Anderson again goes underneath, bounces it over to Rice. He fires. He got a three-pointer. They say the referee has had his arm going up and down like a windmill and decided on 3 finally.
Well, there's certain people you just can't help with, and I think Glenn Rice is one of those people.
To be very outstanding on radio and television. Van Exel with a 3-point country. Van Exel has made one of those tonight. He drives on Anderson. He pivots. He's got to do something quickly. Takes it over to Jones. 7 on the clock. Jones drives the base. Finds a man. Lynch underneath. Pass is perfect. Boy, I'll tell you, they really doubled up on Jones, and he made a perfect sighting, didn't he?
He sure is a player that can create for his teammates. Even though he's a shooting guard, he really looks to pass a lot.
That's 4 for Lynch. And the Lakers trail by 4. 23 seconds. Anderson for 3. In and out. Hard for Rake. The rebound is off. Lynch has got it to midcourt. Look out. Look out. Oh, Jones makes a good dig at midcourt. Getting it away from Anderson. They're both on the deck after that round ball. Now, the Lakers will work for the last shot. Magic's got it with 8 seconds. With 7. He's down the middle. He puts it up. Foul. And, ooh, I thought Magic turned an ankle. He did not. He's all right. Johnson, Larry comes up with the foul, I believe. Let's see who they call it on. That's right. That's 3 on him. He didn't like the call.
Well, Magic did an excellent job of getting the penetration. Comes back, tries to shoot it with the right hand. Larry Johnson gets contact. Magic back to the line. 4.6 seconds.
Many times this year. Let's see what they do at the end of this half. 4.6 left. Magic missed the free throw. Rebounds to Larry Johnson. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Larry in the front court, cross court. Now it's too much of a pass. Larry had to shoot the ball, or else give it to somebody right beside him. All right, the half is over, and Charlotte's on top, Stu. Score 47-40 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The Bruins.
You bet. He helped Jim Herrick and his teammates a great deal. He averaged 12 points last year and played real good. Had 5 rebounds. Underneath comes Anderson, throws it up and rolls it in, again splitting the Laker defense. Corey Blunt is starting the second half. He's only started 2 games this year. The other one that he started against Toronto on the 8th of December, he had 6 points and 8 rebounds and 6 assists in 30 minutes. See what he can do now. He got in early foul trouble. The Lakers are down by 5. Campbell's got it. Comes around his man, and the man is Parrish, and he banks it up and in. Nice move by Eldon.
Kenny Anderson is the guy the Lakers are going to have to hone in on. He is setting the tempo for everybody on the Hornets.
All right, it's now 49-46. The Lakers trail. We got the ball to Anderson again. Nice pass on a pick and roll. Gives underneath, and that's a nice play to Glenn Wright. Nice play. And again, Anderson with a spearhead, Stu. He's their go-to guy, but with this guy Anderson now, and Rice is a go-to guy, but he hasn't been hot yet tonight. Here's the ball to Rice right now. He turns, shoots a 15-foot jumper. Nice going, Chick. He made a nice 15-footer as I talk about him negatively. It's 53-46, a 7-point deficit, 12 points for Rice. Baseline shut off at the pass. Give to Larry Johnson for a 3. That's no good. The rebound is off, taken by Jones. There goes Blunt, but they didn't have enough passing lane to get it to him. The ball to Magic. He goes to the baseline. Fakes, gives it underneath to Blunt. Blunt's there, scores, basket counts, foul. Good read by Magic. He was about to take the shot.
Well, that's what the Lakers have to do. Obviously, I'm not talking about score that way, but I think
that's the only choice they had, really.
Yeah.
Ball in low to Corey Blunt against Johnson. Turn, shoot, 16-footer, rims in and out. The rebound is off and is taken by Parrish with a tight rope back to the baseline. Nice play. Now the ball to Anderson. He's got good control of that ball. Pass down the middle of Geiger. Score it. This kid Anderson spots him, and boy, I'll tell you, once he spots him, he gets the ball to him, Stu.
He gets the ball to him, and they can score when he gets it. He doesn't give it to them where they have to dribble. He gives it to them where all they have to do is catch it and shoot it, just like the last play where he gave a nice pass to Matt Geiger, who scores, and they're up by 8 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The girl with the jacket on is the Laker girl. Lisa there with her. It's Jody McDonald. I don't know who the fella is.
The guy who just proposed to her.
I know, but I don't know his name. Do you?
No.
That's what I meant.
But I bet that took her by surprise.
I bet it did too.
You're quick.
And he's got some quickness. Geiger's got it. 9 on the clock. Geiger holds it up. Bounce pass given off to Anderson. Anderson drives the base. Stops. 2 seconds left. Run under to Geiger. He blew the layup. Luckily for the Lakers, with the rebound is to Larry Johnson. Larry feeds into Geiger. 10-foot jumper is good. And the Lakers trail by 10. Biggest deficit for either team. And the crowd getting on the Lakers. They don't care that they're without, or they care, but the fact that they're without 2 starters, Vlade and Sabalas, that doesn't hurt. You still get the L if you lose.
You know, I think some of the key, though, Jim, has been the way that Robert Parrish has been able to really do a good job on Eldon Campbell.
All right, the ball goes in low to Campbell, 19 feet to the right of the goal. He's backing in. He takes it out in front to Van Exel, to Jones. Dribble drive down the middle, beats him, lays it off to Campbell, puts it in left-handed. Boy, that was a tough shot at the end of that. That was not an easy shot.
Yeah, I thought he had lost control of the ball, but 59. He maintained it and got the basket.
Anderson going down the middle. Van Exel got a handful of hammers. The ball off. Rice puts it up. No good. Block might have got a piece of that. Corey Blunt. And here we go with Jones. Give to Magic Johnson. Lakers down by 8. See if they can dig into that. Magic goes around Rice. Throws up a 10-footer. No, but there's a foul. The foul will be on Rice. Magic will shoot 2. Magic for the evening, giving him a total of 12 points. Now 13. 59-53. So the Lakers make 4 in a row, but they still trail by 6. Go, believe me, for Charlotte. First game between these two this year. They'll play again on April 2nd. Pass under to Geiger, nobody guarding him, so he turns and slam dunks. Boy, did somebody get lost. I think it was Magic's man.
Talk about fall asleep.
The 53 is the score. 7 minutes left to play in the period. Jones has got the ball. Jones drives the base. Jones bounce along the base. Knocks loose by, and great play by Anderson. Knocked the ball to Parrish. Parrish to midcourt to Rice. Rice in the front court shoots a 3-pointer. Look out. He's deadly, and he hit it. Uh-oh, that's big time. That's 15 for him, and the Lakers are down by 11.
So they should put something on the court that tells you where you are.
We've said that for years. Here's the ball over to Magic. He'll shoot a 3. It's on the way. It's good. Boy, that gets you back in the ball game in a hurry. 64-58. The Lakers have answered with 5 straight points. Here's Geiger. Geiger turns, shoots over Magic from 17. It's no good. The rebound is off to Magic Johnson. Magic's now with a total of 7 rebounds. Magic dribble drive. Magic all the way. Magic scores. He makes 5, electrifying, wake-em-up crowd, baskets and points.
What he did was he never let Matt Geiger establish any kind of defensive position. He's running down the floor, and Irvin says, look, I'm not going to let you turn around and get in the good defensive position. I'm just going to attack, and he did attack. The Lakers down by 4 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Hey, wonder where those 2 guys will be tomorrow night at this time. Yep, Michael Douglas and Jack Nicholson. Do you think that's some talent from the screen world? Woo.
That's talent.
Oh, that's money, baby.
That's a lot of talent there, boy.
You bet. Inside, posting up is Rice this time. Rice gets it now in front of the Laker bench and shoots a 2. It's on the way. No, the rebound is long, and Anderson beats everybody to it with that quickness we talked about. Anderson above the 3, gives it to Geiger, gets the screen by Geiger, comes around it, shoots an 18-footer that's good. Boy, did he use that screen nicely. And give Geiger credit. He knew to set it.
That was just a good hustle play by Anderson.
With the ball in the front court, Magic Johnson. Magic under to Campbell. Too high the pass. Not a good pass. Couldn't handle it. Rice has got it. Give to Anderson. Anderson down the middle. Pauses outside. Lose the ball. They fall on it. And look at Anderson with quickness. Wrested away. Pass under to Parrish. He's there. He puts it out. He's fouled by Magic Johnson. Magic goes over and apologizes for fouling him hard. Magic thought he could foul him hard enough that he couldn't score, but he didn't.
At the line trying to make it 9.
He does. It's 69-60. 3:54 to play in the third. Coming with the ball now, running the show. He came in early in this ball game and knocked in some points, including a three-pointer. Sedale Street gives the ball to Peeler. They double team inside on Campbell. They knock it loose. Campbell picks it up, throws it up, throws it in. What a great job of getting out of a trap.
They had him too, Chick. He was in the trap, but Eldon Judd did an excellent job of getting that deuce.
Eldon Campbell with 12 points. Now the ball into Robert Parrish. I didn't think he could play this good. Pass underneath to Rice. Great play. Nobody guarding Rice. Getting lost was Peeler, and the basket is good for a 71-62 lead. Johnson getting a breather. The ball goes over to Rice. Dribble drive down the middle. The kid from Michigan shoots and misses. The rebound is off to Peeler from Missouri. He gives to Magic. Unbalanced fast break. Magic 360 turn. Magic underneath. Score!
Yeah, he's got some of the crowd on their feet with that play, that's for sure. Quite a few of them.
Your best play of the night, Stu.
Yeah, that's a nice play.
71-66. The Lakers make 4 in a row, but an outside jumper is no good by Anderson. Rebound Parrish, no good, but he was fouled. 2 shots. It looked like Strong got him, and got him pretty hard. Strong gets it. 71-66. That last play by Magic.
Spin move, and then he throws it up with the left hand. Just enough English to bring it in nice and soft, and that brought some of this crowd up out of their chairs as they responded to the nice play. The Lakers down by 5. Robert Parrish back to the free throw line.
Magic's got 22 tonight. The free throw by Parrish. Good. 73-66. And with 1:40 to play, the Lakers turn it over again, and Magic's mad at Magic. Turnovers in the ball game. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Charlotte Hornets both doing a good job, only 8 and 9 respectively. Ball in low to Rice. Out to Geiger. 20-footer by Geiger is beautiful. Nice shot. You don't know much about this guy. It was his second-round pick, 42nd player picked in the draft by Miami 4 years ago. Last year averaged 8 points. Career average is 7.
Well, the Lakers were down 6 a minute ago, and I thought if they could get out of the quarter down about 6, they'd be in great shape, obviously. But now they could go down 11.
Rice puts them up by 11. Rice turns and makes an 8-foot jumper, and the Lakers have been outplayed by this ball club tonight. Make no mistake about that. You can talk about the fact that Lottie isn't here. You can talk about the fact that Cedric won't play until Tuesday night in Orlando. But nonetheless, if you lose, goes into the
shoot it now for 2 for 1.
Magic's got it. Magic still got it with 8 on the clock. Magic loses the ball again. Anderson steals it again. Whips the ball length to floor. Geiger tries to run it down. Look out! Oh my gosh! Geiger flew into the seats over there. If somebody isn't hurt on that, we're very, very fortunate. Geiger is 245 pounds, 7 feet, and he leaped right into the laps of some people over there. Wow.
You talk about a lucky row of people. And quite frankly, Matt Geiger is lucky as well, because his knee or his head hit the knee of one of those sitting in those seats.
If anybody's bleeding,
he could be injured as well.
All facets of it. He made that steal from Magic. 77-66, 11 seconds left. Magic ought to know the clock is right straight ahead of him. Magic dribbling, he's double teamed, he's in the air, throws it up, will have to have a bounce, he didn't get it, and the rebound is off, taken, and bounced as the quarter ends. The Lakers go to the fourth quarter trailing by 11.
And it's going to be difficult, obviously, to come back from double-digit numbers, but the Lakers are on their home court. They can do it. All they have to do is play better defense and get a better offense on the Lakers Basketball Network.
In the hands of Sedale Street. You got Jones on the back in the ball game. He goes in low to Campbell, who's double teamed. Out to Jones. Jones to Peeler. Peeler swings it over to Lynch. Lynch drives in low, holds it up, gives it back to Peeler. 20-foot two-pointer at the base is good. Curry's mad at himself. He didn't go out and cover him very well, and he's mad. He's talking to himself. Now, the Lakers come down trailing by just 8 points, and that's a lot of points. 78-70 here in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers with 10:45 left to play. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance. We'll be with you from, here's a ball to Curry. Look out for that shot. A 20-footer no good, but the rebound is to Johnson. He throws up a 10-footer and scores.
Well, there was no excuse for that offensive rebound because there was no double team.
None at all. With the ball, Lynch, dribble drive underneath, throws it up. Got a man on the floor. That is the Big George. There's going to be a foul called inside.
Ooh, that's 5 on Larry Johnson.
Going to the line will be Lynch. That's when you like to have a 10-point lead, those two, like they got.
That's his 5th personal foul, Larry Johnson, and we've got 10.5 to play in the 4th.
You mean leaving Johnson in?
Absolutely.
He thinks he's got enough points to win the game. That's why he's leaving him in.
He's up 8 points with 10.5 minutes to go. The star player has 5 fouls.
I think he should take him out to about the 6-minute mark.
Yeah, and then they almost had it taken away from him.
Exactly. 80-72. Peeler stops. 3-pointer way short, but the ball comes out long off the hand of a Charlotte man, and Campbell picks it up. Now the ball given off at 2-3, comes to his left, gives to Campbell, drives on Zidek, brings it back over here to Freak, drives underneath and scores along the base. Very bad defense, very bad.
Yeah, I'd say that was terrible defense.
80-74, the Lakers pull they've made the last 4 points. They pulled it within 6. 9:29 to play. Here's the ball to Larry Johnson. Oh, pivot around. Lynch score with the greatest of ease. Nice play, nice play. 82-74. By Peeler. Anderson drives the lane, stops, feeds the ball over to Geiger, underneath the basket. Nice pass. They score easily, and the man that made it is Pete Myers. And it's now 84-74. The Lakers make a couple of short moves and then fall back. We're talking about him favoring the Lakers. Now, the Lakers need a hoop. No doubt about it, and right now. Out in front to Jones. Not necessarily a 3 either. Jones. Magic's playing center. Here's a dribble drive by Jones all the way under, slam dunk. Remember when he was coming back, I said to you, one thing he can do that nobody else in the league can do, he can play all 5 positions effectively. He's playing center now. First time since he came back he's played center. He's against Matt Geiger, a 7-footer. Lakers full set on the 24. Lakers have 3 timeouts left. And the Hornets have 4. Ball out in front to Magic at the 3-point line. He gives the ball to Peeler. Takes it over the far sideline where Van Exel awards it to Jones. Dribble drive underneath. And throws up a scoop shot and scores. I thought he was just trying to get fouls, Stu. I really did.
I think he was anticipating a whistle, but boy, did he finish.
What you got to do is get the other guy on a stop now. Anderson takes it over. And there's a 3-pointer put up no good by Rice. The rebound is off. Taken by George Lynch. Getting some extended minutes.
Rice was open. Eddie Jones had fallen.
Drive Magic. All the way Magic. Score Magic. Oh, he hangs Geiger out to dry when he drives down the middle. He's playing center, remember, and it's 84-80. Did you ever see a center drive like that?
Yeah, that's tough for Geiger to have to defend.
84-80. Rice has got the ball. Boy, was he wide open on that last 3. Bad pass, but nice play by Johnson to save it. He's against Lynch. Oh, he goes away from Lynch again underneath, and there's a foul on Lynch, and Lynch is mad. Look out. Don't get a technical, George. The guy's eating you up. Don't
Larry
make it
Johnson
worse.
is one of the very best in the league at drop stepping. He feels like he can go either direction. So if you lean too much one way, you're inviting the play to go to the basket on the drop step. Lynch picks up the foul as Larry Johnson will be at the free throw line trying to stretch it back to a 6-point lead.
4 for 4 free throwing. 5 for 5 free throwing. 5-point lead.
Larry Johnson to defend somebody. He's got 5 fouls and he's had it for quite a while.
The free throw is good. And Magic Johnson asking the referee, hey, Geiger pushed me around, and the coach is on him too. Del Harris. 86-80, the Lakers trail by 6. 5:38 to play. Van Exel for a 3. Oh, was straight, but hits the iron and comes out of bounds. Straight out of bounds for a team rebound. I thought that was in. I really did.
So did Nick. He was backpedaling. He said that's definitely a basket.
All right, 5.5 to play, and the Hornets with the ball, the lead. And their eyesight's on a big win here. Bounce pass to Johnson. Comes underneath. Throws the ball over to Rice. Rice drives the base. 15-foot bank shot. Oh, what a shot. A great shot. The Lakers were all over him defensively, and Rice makes it 88-80 with his 21st point. 80 the Lakers trail, and the Lakers got to upgrade the tempo. Now the ball goes to Magic, working on Geiger, down the middle, underneath, beats Geiger badly because he can't guard him. If he guards him, he's going to foul him and go out of the game. So he let him, that was really a concession basket.
That's one of the reasons why I've said they've got to put somebody that Larry Johnson has to defend, so he has to decide what he wants to do.
26 for Magic, outside jumper. Anderson hits a 20-footer. Nice shot with the left hand. 90-82, long pass the other way to Magic, and he traveled. That's his 7th turnover tonight. You know why he traveled? Because he, out of the corner of his eye, saw Anderson rushing at him.
Delay of game.
Johnson around it goes Anderson. Whips it underneath and it's intercepted. A great read by Jones. Jones to Magic. Magic down the middle. Magic in deep. Magic all the way. Throws it up. Lukanovich goes. It will not go in with the left hand. He'll shoot 2. It's on Curry. 2 shots coming to Magic. 4:16 to play. They could have used that basket, and it darn near went in.
Well, Magic did the right thing that time. He looks up. He knows that Larry Johnson is the guy in front of him, and he says, I'm taking it right to him. And the whistle sounds, and they call the foul not on Larry Johnson, but Del Curry. So Larry stays in the ballgame.
And Magic also knows that Geiger's got 5 fouls.
Yes, they did.
Wow. Free throw by Magic is good. It's a long night now for Van Exel if they lose this game. 90-84. As both free throws by Magic give him 28 points. A big difference. 91-84. The second free throw is good. Lakers trail. Jones dribbles in deep, puts up a prayer, and banks it in. I mean, he made a tough shot, going to his left and shooting back right.
They don't get any more difficult than that one.
Full court pressure. Point the last basket of the game. 91-86. We got 3:20 left to play. Pass underneath. Nobody guarding Anderson, so he scores. No one near Anderson. 3:16 to play. It doesn't look very favorable, though, does it? Here's the ball to Peeler. He tries a 3. That would help, but he didn't get it. Oh, nice rebound by Eddie Jones going up over Larry Johnson. Little skinny guy against the muscle man. Jones drives down the middle, throws it up, has to have a bounce. He got the bounce, and it goes in. Eddie Jones, out there, his last 2 shots have not been easy, Stu.
No, they haven't, and now they're having Larry Johnson have to guard him, so that's a matchup the Lakers like.
95-88, 2:18 to play, and the Lakers down by those big 7 points, and the ball is thrown away. Thrown away by who do you think? Anderson. I don't believe that. That's the first mistake he's made since they left Charlotte. With the ball in the front court, Magic. 2:05 to play. In low to Campbell. Campbell turns. Got Geiger. Throws a bad pass, but Magic saves it out in front. Back into Campbell. Campbell turns. Right hand jumper is good. About a 5-footer. Geiger isn't offering any resistance because he doesn't want to foul out.
Right, doesn't want to foul out. So they have 2 guys that you can attack in that regard.
You can still do it. It's 95-90. You need another turnover. I think Anderson will give you another one.
You need another stop. Not necessarily a turnover.
Yeah,
just a stop.
All right, Larry Johnson for a 3 to seal the victory. He got it. What a great shot in the pressure cooker. That's 24 points for him, and he just measured that thing. Is he a good 3-point shooter on the year? Well, he has made 61 with that one. Here's a pass under to Campbell. Slam dunk from Jones. 6-point ball game, a minute and a half to play. Is there a miracle on Prairie Avenue tonight? 18 points for Campbell. He got 18? Doesn't seem like it. Anderson down the middle, shoots an 8-footer straight away and scores. I'll tell you, if you go to the doctor for a shot with a needle, if you go through as easily as this guy goes down the middle against the Lakers, it won't hurt you at all. 192. It's ridiculous. Ball into Campbell. He has it stolen. Who do you think stole it? Anderson. Anderson front court to Curry. He's going to try a 3. He didn't get it. The rebound is off and it's taken by Peeler. Peeler gives the ball to Magic. Magic see 3 defenders back, so it's 4-on-3. Pass underneath to Jones. Reverse slam dunk with 2 hands. Too little, too late. 52 seconds left. Lakers full court pressure. Ball to midcourt to Larry Johnson. He has played, what'd you say, almost 10 minutes?
10 minutes and 27 seconds.
All right. 196. And the Lakers lose their 4th game in this building in their last 6 games.
Why aren't they fouling?
Wow. I can't imagine why not. Here's the ball out in front to Anderson. He's enjoying it. Shoots a 3-pointer for the capper. Didn't get it. The rebound is off to Del Curry. Reset to 24. There's only about 3 seconds difference between the 24 and the game clock. Charlotte's got this one in the refrigerator. Van Exel commits the intentional foul, but they did commit a foul the last, I say 24 seconds, consider. But Sabalas definitely will go. Sad Laker bench, and I can understand that. Both free throws are good. And it's 102-94. The Lakers, who in the last 14 games 10 times have held the opponents under 100, not tonight, and not in the last time they played either at Seattle. 23 seconds left on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Just got to come out and play with a sense of urgency.
Yeah. All right, here's the ball into Peeler. He tries a 3, air ball from the corner. And the Lakers commit the intentional foul. Larry Johnson, 21 points, 12 boards, 4 assists. Anderson, a brilliant game. 19 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, and 4 steals. Rice had 21 points. They look pretty good tonight, and I'll tell you a guy that really contributed. You may not think so. Robert Parrish. They won't try to stop Magic if he wants to shoot. He comes in deep, holds it up, brings it out to Campbell. He shoots a 3-pointer and didn't make it. Does that surprise you? Rebound is off to Larry Johnson. Larry now with 13 rebounds. 4 seconds left, and they don't even have to go to the front court. You can etch it into the history book that the Lakers lost for the 4th time in 6 games at home, and it's 103-94. A bitter pill to swallow, especially when you're going to go to the doctor 6 times on the road. It was a game that the Lakers made several runs, Stu, but couldn't get closer than 4. They had a lead at one time of 8.
Yeah, every time the Lakers made their run, the Hornets had an answer.
Once again, the final score, the Hornets 103, the Lakers 94. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Now let's go courtside. Larry Burnett's down there with a great player, Glenn Rice.
Absolutely right, Chick. He came through at 21 points tonight. Great overall effort from this team, I thought.
It was. I think defensively we really picked it up and started being aggressive, and I think that's what really won the game for us.
Were you aware that the Hornets had not beaten a winning team on the road this year?
I wasn't aware of that, but I'm glad we changed things up about that. And I think one of the things we got to do is just continue to go out and play the way that we're capable of playing, and good things will happen for us.
I think the nice thing is that you guys seem to be gelling now, heading towards the playoffs. Kenny's healthy. You guys are getting into gear. Miami, though, wins today, so you don't pick up any ground, but then again, you don't lose any either.
That's true. I think one of the things we got to do is not really worry about Miami. Go out and do the things that we know we can do, and to have Kenny back is going to be a big plus for us. Kenny controls the game, and when you got him out there doing that, we got a lot of advantages.
All right. Hey, nice job tonight, Glenn. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
All right, Glenn Rice, this part of the Hornets extravaganza tonight. They really got it done. Our next telecast here on Prime Sports, Laker telecast it is. Man, it's not for a long